Hi there, this is Hannah Beer from hannahbeer.com, and I just wanted to record this quick video and open up a conversation around what to do when you're in this mind space of why even bother? Does that ever happen to you where you take tons of action, you work your ass off, but then you just feel like it's not worth it? You're trying so hard, you're not really getting anywhere, why bother? This is something that I've had for most of my life. Back when I was looking for jobs, I was sending out 5 resumes, not getting an answer, and thinking, why even bother? This isn't going anywhere. Or when I first started my business, it's a huge thing to set up a new business, and I wanted results immediately. And so when things didn't exactly work out the way I wanted them to, I immediately fell into this mind space of, why even bother? Is anybody listening? Is this even working? What if this never even works out? What if all I do is embarrass myself? What if I'm wasting all this time and just getting my hopes up, and then all I'll do is end up disappointed? And these beliefs, this perspective is also really strongly showing up in my clients, especially when they first come to me. It's this feeling of defeat of, I don't even want to try anymore. What's the whole point of this? I've already done this before. Have you ever said that? Maybe I have a coach too, and that coach told you to do something, and you went, oh, but I've already tried it. So today's video is going to address that and my solution to the why bother epidemic. So one of my amazing coaches, Kiva Schuler, once said to me, Hannah, the amount of sales you make is none of your business. How your business is going is none of your business. The results you're getting is none of your business. It is your business to show up consistently, to do what you're supposed to do, and to play full out no matter what. And when I first heard this, I remember thinking, oh boy, she took me to school. But it was so right. I kept taking steps and then looking at my results. It was like taking a step and looking around like, did this work yet? And the thing is, life is not linear. You might send out 30, 40, 50 resumes to a job, and then somebody completely out of the blue calls you and offers their dream job to you. In business, it could be that you send out your newsletter very regularly, and then an existing client refers somebody to you. So the effort that you put in always brings a result back to you. Every single step you take always brings something back to you. It might not come back through the same channel though. So it is not realistic to think, oh, but it took this action, so it should work. It's more that you took this action and something will come in some kind of way anyway. And so it's really important that you commit to yourself to doing your very best, no matter what, to keep on trucking, no matter what, to stop looking at the external results that you think you should show up right after you're taking action, and to just keep focusing on playing full out in your life. A feeling of success usually does not come from external things that show up. This is something I've noticed as a result of, if I may say so, as a result of having realized many of my own goals and visions, and also being in the fortunate position of being able to work with so many amazing women and a few men around the world who are also up to big things in their own lives. Something I noticed is that a feeling of success really comes from giving it your all, from doing everything you're supposed to do, from following through all the way on what you said you were going to do. And then if it works out, great. If it doesn't work out, at least you get to fall asleep at night knowing that you've done what you came here to do. So remember, life is not linear. Just keep on trucking. Just keep on taking action. Stop looking at the results that you think you should show up. Just keep doing what you know you're supposed to do. Instead of always monitoring what's happening around you, really see if you can step into your own potential more. See if you can play full out more. See if you can quiet down all those excuses, stories, and justifications, and just keep on doubling what you're doing, doubling your effectiveness, tripling your effectiveness. You know, when you think you should find your dream job after 10 resumes or after 20 or after 30, how about you say 100? You know, if you're limiting what kind of a job you can do, you know, limiting it to 3 industries, maybe you can expand it to 10, maybe you can expand it to 20. You know, it's all those ideas that we have in our minds around how quickly things should show up and how things should come to us that oftentimes are so blocking us, you know? And it's almost a sense of entitlement that causes us to think this way, you know, where we're like, ah, but I did this thing and now I deserve something in return. You will get something in return, but it's not your job to always look at your results. It's your job to play full out. All right. That was my rant for today. I hope this was helpful. If you have the same situation going on, tell me where this shows up in your life. Where in your life have you been in the mindset of, why bother? It's not working. I don't want to put in all this effort anymore. And then take full responsibility for that part of your life and tell me how you're recommitting. What would it look like for you to play a bigger game in that area of your life, to lose your entitlement and to go do what you're supposed to do? I say all this with a lot of love, and I also know that I say this with a lot of firmness, and that's because I believe in you. That's because I really don't want to bullshit you. I want to tell you what it takes to actually have your dreams come to fruition. And the amazing thing is that when you step into this place of taking full responsibility, of playing full out, amazing things show up in your reality, and everything gets so much easier. Life is hard when you have all that resistance going on. All right. So if you would like to work privately with me or learn more about my programs, if you feel like you have big dreams and you're not really sure how you can accomplish them, feel free to go on over to hannahbeer.com, which is HANNABEER.com/call. And because call with me, I would love to get to know you personally. I would love to hear more about what you're working on. I have many different programs available. We can see if one of those is a fit. And yeah, we can basically see if now is the time for you to step up and really get serious about the life you want to live. I believe in you. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending the biggest hugs to you, and I'll talk to you soon.